Hi, guys. My name is Steve B. I'm glad to come to you today on this beautiful, beautiful day down the park. It's a great day to have a great day, and I want to have one with you. I want to say that I'm planning on it, and I hope you are too, because it's a great day to have a great day. I love that expression. It covers a lot. You know, here I am, my favorite spot down here at the park, and I I'm gonna stay sober today, and I want to be your encourager. I want you guys to stay sober today on this beautiful, what is it, June 18th, 2025. June 18th, 2025. It's uh it's a fantastic day down here. I don't even know what the temperature is. It's 72, something like that. It's it's a wonderful day. I'm gonna do it without drinking or drugging. Cause man, you don't have to do that today. You don't have to do that today. I had a weird dream last night. It was kind of like got me all like discombobbled. I don't know why, but my brother was in it, and other people that I knew was in it, and I don't know. I don't know. I talk a little bit about my OCD. I got OCD, and I'm not proud of that. But when I was a kid, it was horrific. I used to do some weird stuff, and I felt like I was a prisoner to my OCD. For goodness sakes, I still have it today, but I think I have it under control. It's something that can really rock your world. There are different degrees of it, I believe, and I think I have mine kind of like down, held to a as bad as it can get. But I think it could get a heck of a lot worse. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to have these habits, like that I used to call them, that I have to do this or I have to do that and have to do the other thing. And it's like I know people like in my very sphere of influence that also have it. They have it today, and they swear they have it today. And even my kids, they claim to have it. But the beauty is that we could keep it under wraps. We can keep it kind of like that from getting out of control. I remember as a kid it being out of control, even as a teenager being out of control. And when I discovered drinking, I I think the drinking helped to keep it under control too. I in a weird way, I think it did. When I was drinking it, it's like it didn't affect me, it didn't bother me. But when I wasn't drinking, and now I'm always not drinking, I haven't drank in many years, going on 33, thank God. And, you know, I honestly, I feel like I have it kind of under control because it could always be worse. It could always be worse. And, without, and God helps me too. I turn my days over. The first thing that happens in the morning is I wake up and say, "Oh my goodness, I got to face another day." Not in a bad way, but it's like, well, I'm awake, and I want to kind of get as much sleep as I can. I want to kind of like stay in bed as long as I could. And honestly, it's the truth. I did that my whole life too. I did it when I was in school. I did it when I was working. I do it. I do it now that I don't even have to. I can get up whenever I want. I could basically do whatever I want. Well, not whatever I want, but being a retired person, I have a lot of freedom to kind of do what I feel like doing. And I basically I wake up in the morning, and I kind of know what I'm gonna do on a given day, and I'm good with that. I'm very good with that, because I'm a creature of habit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna get my breakfast, which is always the same thing. I'm definitely a creature of habit. That itch. Um, I It's gonna be fruit. It's gonna be veggie. Yeah, it's gonna be fruit, and it's gonna be seeds, and it's gonna be nuts, and I put dates in it too, and yogurt, it's a freaking awesome little concoction that I have. I love it. I love it. It's my best meal of the day, without a doubt. It's the best. And after my breakfast, I listen to the Gospels. I love the Gospels. I love to hear the sound of Jesus' voice. It's just the most amazing thing in the world, and it kind of gives me strength. It kind of gives me hope. It kind of gives me peace. And so I've been doing that for a long time too. And I'll head out, and I'll go for my 4 mile walk, which I did today. And I walked with someone today, and like oh goodness, we talk about God and music and whatever happens to be, the topic of the day, and I love it. I love it. Got my 4 miles in. And now it's 4 miles. I was doing 3 for the longest time, and I said, oh, I'm ready for 4. I don't think I'm going to go higher than that. 4's enough. It's an hour, 15 minutes. That's good enough. And it's 4 good miles. And then I'm doing my video now. I'm doing my video, and when I talk to you guys, I connect. I try to connect, which is something that is totally against my character. My character says, like mostly, like go isolate, be alone. That's kind of what I did yesterday. It was a rainy day, and I was going to do a 4 o'clock meeting, and I kind of made up my mind before I even got home that I'm not going to do the 4 o'clock meeting. I don't feel like it, and so I kind of like, just kind of lazed around, did stuff around the house, and it's been threatening to rain all day today, and it did all day yesterday. But it's dark. It's dark, but nothing's happening. So it's dry, you know. And if God wants it to rain, it'll rain. If He doesn't, then it won't. But I could ask Him too. I could say, Lord, let it not rain for our meeting. Let it rain well after our meeting, which is nice. Yesterday I did my walk inside. I went to there's a huge store down the street, so I did a little shopping and a little walking, and I got my hour in, and it was nice. It was nice. It was different. I liked doing it. I got to walk in at least. And then I came down here, and it was just like a rainy mess. But I did feed the squirrels. I finally got a picture of 4 of them in the same. I've had up to seven, upwards of seven, 7 squirrels at the same time, and I'm still trying for that, but they don't like to stay in the same space, so they spread out. I want to see them when they're all in the same space sometime. I want to snap one, so that's kind of like a little goal of mine. But they were here keeping me company all morning. We had a meeting, and it was a good one. I never have a bad meeting here. It's always good. It's always good. And it's kind of interesting to see who's going to show up. When it's rainy or when it's cold, you don't get that many. But when it's not, forget it. Forget it. Anything can happen, and I like that. So, right now I'm kind of doing my video and feeding my squirrels, and they're eating it up. They're getting their delicacies. I feed my squirrels every day, and I give them almonds. So it's a little costly, but I get a lot out of it. I get a tremendous amount out of it. And I make them happy. And you'll see my OCD. Maybe the OCD I think fits into a lot of stuff. But I'm having a great day today. I got my 4 miles in. It's dry, but it's dark, like it wants to pour. And I don't care if it does, because God's in charge of that. God knows. He knows what we need, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I know what I need. I need to do all these things on a daily basis, to keep myself somewhat sane. Step 2 says came to believe that a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity. So if I'm not sane, I know God is the way to sanity. And a lot of things I can do to keep sane and sober. And this is one of them. And then I'll get ready for the meeting. And God is gonna say if it's a good or bad or whatever. He's the one, man, not me, not me. I give him all the credit. I just basically show up and do what he tells me to do. And so far it's been working good. Been working good. He's got more control than I do over everything, and I'm 100% good with God running the show and me following him, because that works better. It works better. I like it. I like it. And I want everybody that I know to come to God. It's a God program. And we don't preach, though. I've learned that you don't preach. You kind of like throw it out there, and if people want it, they're gonna have it. If they don't want it, they're not gonna have it. But we don't preach. And one day at a time, it's been working good with me. I'm clean and sober. Going on 33 years, a day at a time. You know, it's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. Just like that Christmas movie, It's a Wonderful Life. Um, I mean, if I ever think that it's not, I could always do things to change it. But it is, and if it isn't broken, then I don't need to fix it. And so for today, it's wonderful and beautiful, and lots of walkers today. It's dry. Yesterday was hardly any. By the time I got here, it was like, are we going to have a meeting or not? And then sure enough, a few showed up. We had 5, which is small, but it was good, small and good. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy if there's 2. Well, me and God make a meeting, but me and another person, is nice, because that's all it takes. When this program was first created, um, there was 2 people. There was 2 people. They got together. They had a meeting, and that was the end of that. That was the end of that. But so what are you guys up to today? Anything good? You gonna have a good day? I hope so. I'm gonna have a good day by the grace of God, and I encourage you guys to have one too. You know, it's beautiful out here. I mean, there's no sun shining, but the sun is shining all the time. It's always shining. So guys, give me a like and subscribe. Love to hear from you too. Leave a comment if you want. Love to hear from you. God bless you all. Love you all.